Hello, everyone. Wintrade OG here, and we're finally going to be playing Disco Elysium. Um, so I've already played the first hour. I've deleted that save, but I played the first hour, and just to really get a feel of things and to also test out this audio here. I actually think this music is still too loud. Um, I guess I'm probably gonna have to fix that through Windows here. I think that should be a little bit better now. All right. Um, but yeah, I've played the first hour of this already, and but aside from that, I have absolutely no clue about what to expect. Um, so I think it should be really fun for me and hopefully fun for you to watch. Okay, so I think we're just gonna start up a new game here. And so when I did the first hour, of that offline playthrough, I chose the thinker. Um, but I think I actually want to create my own character this time. So yeah, I'm gonna create my own character here. And I kind of do like the way the thinker was set up, but I think I can probably do it in my own little way. I think, yeah, putting intellect and motorics at 4 and then just upping psyche and physique over to 2 probably is what I'm gonna want here. Um, yeah, I think this is all right. I like seeing, this being well rounded out. Um, I think this probably would offer me, at least in my opinion, the most choices. Because I I do know that this is a long game. But I mean, aside from that, I'm totally clueless. But well, you probably don't want to hear me ramble on and on about nothing really. So let's just keep moving forward. And let's see. I know the thinker has the encyclopedia as the signature skill. But I think it's probably between, at least for me, logic and perception. I mean, I am considering putting it on reaction speed, um, simply because I like the portrait of this here. And you know what? I look at the info as well. Okay, I think based off just the info descriptions alone, I'm going to set my signature skill to perception. Yes, that is what I want to do here. All right. Yeah, this is okay to me. All right, let's do this. Set that as the signature skill, and let's finally get into the game. Also, I probably won't be using a face cam for this playthrough, for the entire playthrough, because I feel that's probably going to be distracting um, to some of you. But definitely let me know in the comments if you do want me to have the face cam, and I'll figure out a way to set that up. But let's begin.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Very, very good voice acting, and I think definitely does fit the character Ancient Reptilian Brain. You know, he's got sort of a gravelly voice, and it I guess you could say if lizards could speak, that is the voice they would all have. So I think it definitely is a good fit here.
Ever. Never, ever.
Right. Only warm primordial blackness. You don't have to do anything anymore. Well, I certainly do like to exist, so I think I'm going to question him here.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
All right, I guess we're just in non-existence for now.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
No ex-wives, huh? You know what? That actually does sound great.
Yes, it is.
All right. I guess that also begs the question: who are my ex-wives?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. This is a terrible line of questioning. It will only lead to more awareness of that meat thing. Well, I certainly do still want to learn about our ex-wives here, so yeah, let's keep pushing.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Hey, after all the damage you suffered to get here, some of it irreversible. Interesting. Elon-Z never let me go. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Well, although I don't necessarily like pain, but I do like being able to experience pain, because obviously if you can experience pain, that means you're still alive. But I'm kind of curious about this last part, wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. It doesn't really sound like me, but I also just want to stay here with the ancient reptilian brain. At least I don't believe I do. So yeah, I want to get off now.
Do you really?
Don't be naive, of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends. Yeah, I do want to be let off here.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
It seems to me that the limbic system refers a lot to, I guess, what would that be? Culinary terms. Because he's talking about marinating here. He's calling us a chef. And he was also talking about soaking, yes, in a lurid acidic sauce. An interesting, it's an interesting thing to note.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
I did this to myself. What's waiting for me? I don't care. I'm an idiot, a brave idiot. Yeah, I am curious about what I did to myself here. Because the limbic system does say that we bludgeoned ourselves into oblivion. So what exactly did we do to ourselves here? ask what's out there first. I think we'll listen to Inland Empire and let's ask what's waiting for me.
There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Okay. I certainly don't know exactly what to make of that. Oh, okay. I see. He's talking about obviously the evil apes refer to humanity, and then the giant ball refers to the earth. Okay. He does say that the ball is giant. I guess I'll just ask how big the ball is.
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
Okay. I guess we're just forced into the second option here.
Infinitesimally small.
All right, and let's ask duking it out means.
For resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
I don't necessarily agree with that. Sure, that certainly is a way to quote unquote beat the other evil apes. But well, I guess that probably would be the only way to deal with an evil ape. Because well, let's call them an evil human, because we already pretty much just established evil apes means humanity. If you're dealing with somebody who is certifiably evil, it's definitely going to be damn near impossible to negotiate with them. Well, I guess you could negotiate with them, but they would obviously try their best to take advantage of you. So I think I am starting to agree with the limbic system. You really do have to beat the other evil apes in the face if we don't want to lose. I don't know if that's necessarily a sad world to live in. It certainly would be an interesting one to live in, but a sad world, I don't know. But I think that definitely does sound like something I would like to do. Yeah.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Okay. Mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck, and I'm in it. Please know, I changed my mind. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter what I choose here, maybe. Well, I definitely don't want to go back to the formless, disembodied nothing, so I think I'll just choose this first option.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Okay. So it looks like we're waking up from a hangover here. I think this is a bit traumatic. I like option 2 here.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Certainly an intense sound. I definitely wouldn't want to hear this pretty much any time.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice can name a motor carriage.
Oh, okay. So that's probably the engine of whatever this motor carriage is. Let's open our eyes. And I think I see what's making that noise there. Well, okay, I guess not. I think I was mistaken. And okay, let's see here. Yes, we can move with WASD. Let's check these. Just start, you know, looking around. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Okay. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Hold tab to highlight. Yes, and we can highlight certain objects here. Okay, I think I'll look at all these other thoughts here first. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. All right, and well, going to check this, and I guess we could still check the store here without necessarily doing anything. You must value privacy. The door has been locked from the inside. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna check out this room here. All right, looks like we have a tie hanging on the ceiling fan. Um, we don't have, well, our motorics is pretty good, but our physique isn't as good. So I don't know which one that would take. Maybe we'll save that for last. We'll just start putting on our clothes here.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish them out.
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
All right, looks like we are in room number 1 at the Whirling Rags. Let's put on our shirt here. Disco Ass Blazer. Very interesting name. Flare cut trousers. Okay, it's yes, and certain clothes will increase certain skills here. Okay. Interesting. All right. Yes, I think one of these. I think this is. No, we have. Actually, no, those are our socks. Yes, this is our shoe. We have one of them. I guess let's also take a look at this broken window.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Yes, let's look out the window real
The
quick.
morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Okay. And I guess let's assess the damage real quick. Like we, yeah, passed this somewhat easily.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Okay, so it looks like we obviously broke the window here.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
We did break the window, but not with our hands.
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Okay. Now let's assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Well,
The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
and that is exactly what I was thinking. considering we only found one of our shoes here, I think it obviously we threw our shoe out the window, broke and shattered glass everywhere.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Yeah, I definitely should go and get that shoe. Well, I think it's very obvious that it was us who broke the window, but I guess just to play a little bit of devil's advocate here.
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
It is definitely quite an idiotic question.
This person also forced the drinks on you.
Ah. Yeah, so it definitely was me. All right, let's go get that shoe.
Wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
All right, looks like we gained some experience too. We gotta find our other shoe. Okay, so I think definitely gotta go looking for that, but let's get our tie first if we can.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Okay, so this is with savoir faire. And I believe our pants are, yeah, taking that off. So let's put these away to give us a better chance at grabbing this.
Switches. One ends in a tiny fan. The
Yeah, I
other
think it's just
in a
repeating.
light bulb. You reach out to grab the tie.
And that's not good.
But what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Let's grab our chest here.
This is bad.
Oh, that's not good.
Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving. For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying.
Yeah.
Finally, the pressure recedes.
Okay.
You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
Okay. That was a little bit scary there. We do only have 2 health points right now. And I guess 2 morale as well. So we definitely do want to keep these, I guess, charges, as they're called, as much as possible. I was a bit worried we were just gonna take the damage, but we healed it away, so
you know
we're doing quite fine.
You should stop the fan and then try again. It'll get easier.
Yeah, that certainly would have been.
Do it if you want to die. The stabbing pain in your chest is telling you you're hanging by a thread here.
Okay. Yeah, I think interfacing definitely is definitely is a lot smarter than me. So let's stop
The blades
fan from moving
into a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Fan is turned off, and our savoir faire at level 4. Pretty much get this.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade.
Perfect.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Knot reminds you of a noose. That is interesting. So, from what I could gather here, I'm not going to turn on the light bulb. It did say earlier that light is streaming into the room right now. And obviously, we can see that from the shadow here. But that is interesting. So I'm guessing what happened here is we got absolutely just shit-faced. And I guess he probably, our character here went through quite an ordeal of emotions and ultimately ended up trying to take his life. I guess, thankfully for us, he didn't succeed. Okay, we got a thought here. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. Okay. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. All right. So let's get our inner shirt here. It's this white satin shirt. And I guess we can put our pants back on now. Yeah. This gives us 1 to Inland Empire. This -1 to suggestion, 1 to conceptualization. I guess I don't really need to check that because it does tell us here on the side. All right. Let's see where this door goes, if anywhere. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's check the mirror.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Interesting.
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing.
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Okay, so it seems like from when we were in that inky darkness there with the ancient reptilian brain, I believe it was him who mentioned that we inflicted pain upon ourselves, pain and suffering that was irreversible. And I guess now we have just simply lost all memory because of our excessive drinking. Okay, let's wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Okay. You have clearly not thought this through. You won't like what you will see there. I definitely, well, even if I don't like what I'll see, I think it's definitely necessary for us to know. Um, but maybe we should, just touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with the face.
There is definitely something wrong with it.
Okay. That's the mirror talking to us now. Well, what's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
That certainly doesn't sound comfortable. An upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. Okay, I guess let's touch our nose.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Okay, so our nose is okay, so it's like a small balloon in the middle of your face. So it's probably, I guess you would say, inflamed to a very excessive degree. And it hurts when you honk it. Okay. What about our tongue?
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Swollen tongue as well. Definitely not painting a good picture here already, but we still need to know who we are, or at least what we look like.
Behold.
And would you look at that handsome mug? Yeah, he definitely does look like a dead man walking. Especially from this portrait in the lower corner here. Um, that gray skin is just appalling. Uh, and I guess the little bits of inflamed body parts here don't do him any favors either.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Well, obviously, this is the most logical answer: the face of a late stage alcoholic. But okay, let's. What are our options here? Of course, I do. It's is it some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar. Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Um, so if I were in his position here, I would definitely say this.
Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
Well, I don't have any idea why I'm making this expression. It's just I guess it's just there.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay, well, I guess let's at least try to stop it.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
Okay, so it looks like our expression is stuck like this then.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
That is a very good question. Well, he's definitely got that smirk, that little smile there. Um, definitely evokes some kind of confidence. Let's see. Superstardom, I don't think so. It's indescribable, not exactly. It definitely looks like he's confident about something, or maybe I guess something like a. Well, I'm not too sure. I think it's supposed to look excuse me, suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has been kind of way. There is some charm to it. That's true. I think there's some charm to it. And I kind of do also see it being an expression of pain, but I think that only really looks like that because of his um very unhealthy pale skin. I mean, it's not even. It doesn't even look white. It looks like a deep gray. That's horrific, really. Um, insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too. I actually do think this makes the most sense for us. Yeah, let's go with this one.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Um, is certainly very low. This is also extraordinarily low. I don't think we're going to attempt to stop it. It looks pretty much impossible to stop. So, but I mean, 28% chance is still doable. This is a white check. You maybe try. Okay, yeah. Let's try. Let's try locating the source of the expression.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay, let's see here. It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species. Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Okay. I guess let's just continue here before I reveal my thoughts.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right.
Thank you for that.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
Okay. So, Guillaume le Million. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced that, but all right. Guillaume le Million. So it looks like le Million here is some sort of disco artist who was, I guess, born or is associated with Revachol. Obviously, saying some bullshit, and then he made the expression. So that is why I'm making this expression here. Okay. So I adopted it. Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it click click. How long ago was the new? Anything else like who am I? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? Okay. Well, I guess our first question here definitely should be why did I adopt this expression?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
So everyone loved the expression. So I adopted the expression to maybe try to appeal to some people. Okay. Okay. Encyclopedia did mention the new, which I'm guessing is some sort of period in time. Yeah, the third decade of the current century. But how long ago was that?
Some 20 odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Okay. The expression is a relic. All right. I guess that kind of points to a character's age here a little bit. I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
Interesting. Okay, so definitely this expression is tied to some sort of disco superstar. Uh, I don't think we'll be getting anything here from Encyclopedia, but I guess it still wouldn't hurt to ask. Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema.
Once again, mentioning that motor carriage. Okay. So I guess that
It
explains.
doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne cork smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Okay, interesting. Looks like we got something there. And I'm fairly certain we're not going to. Well, we do know the origin of the expression now, so it does help us out, but it's still 3%. Okay, we'll just leave the mirror for now. And let's check. Okay, got an autosave there. Let's check this I guess this is our thought cabinet. Guillaume Le Million. -1 logic hidden in the clouds. Whatever happened to Guillaume Le Million, who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattered remains of the nation? While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust? Or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendery new lines of some starlit Boîte de Nuit 20 years ago? Spare a thought for his great ass too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Revachol West. Okay, I guess that's trying to insinuate that we were Guillaume Le Million. So I guess if we were him, it would make no sense to become a police officer here. This does lower our logic, but it does only take 4 hours. So let's see here. I guess we could just could still internalize this. Let's see what we can do there. All right, let that run in the background, and let's go get that other shoe finally. Well, I guess we could still check this right here. An empty cassette tape. I guess we'll still take it. All right, let's go get that shoe. All right, looks like walking outside sobered us up a little bit. What is this right here? Yalinka, -44 degrees centigrade, snowstorm. Okay. There's something on the table. Money. Okay. Well, nobody's around here right now. I guess, yeah, let's take that money. This should lead outside. Okay. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Yeah, I would assume so. All that saltiness probably doesn't work well with our drunken state here. Well, I guess we're not drunk anymore, but we are certainly hungover. A gust of briny wind washes over you. Interesting. All right, let's pick up that shoe.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
And I'm guessing since we are now fully clothed and we actually have our complete set of shoes, we definitely are feeling a lot more composed. I guess that's why composure is the one speaking right now.
Like 2 baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Interesting. All right. Well, even if we're feeling down because of other reasons, I guess it is always a good thing to look on the bright side, which for us right now would be having both of our shoes.
Hello, officer.
Hello to you too. All right, let's check this. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Okay, got some little bit of a time frame here. Let's speak to this young lady over
The
here.
young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Let's see. Classe Miss Orange Disco Dancer.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Certainly young. Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
Oh, okay. She seems perplexed by your question. Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right? Then why did you call me an officer? Sure, let's we got this smile going on here. Let's be a little bit charismatic.
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay. Chief Technical Officer.
No, you're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure? You're shitting me. Goddamn right I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it. Okay, this seems kind of boastful. I think I would probably respond like this in sort of a disbelief, which I guess is sort of reasonable. Because um what good police officer is going around drinking themselves um into like the deepest darkest hell, I guess I is the best way to say it. Let's choose
I'm
this.
not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
He takes another drag. All this time.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
So far, mostly drinking. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? What is this? Okay, our suggestion is exceptionally low, and this cannot be retried. Okay. Who in their right mind would let me be a police officer or an officer of the law? Yeah, I certainly am thinking that.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
I guess that is true. You just do have to go through some of the training there. So then why don't I remember being a cop?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Well, I think that was already previously established. The cigarette sizzles.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Definitely sort of a dig at her. And well, I guess I don't know if we can necessarily well, we can always do this. I kind of do want to see what the fail is here. So yeah, let's do the check.
The words have already left your mouth.
I want to have fuck with you. Definitely an interesting choice of words here. Certainly not doing well for our charisma.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again.
Yeah, it certainly is quite the funny statement. I think I've embarrassed myself enough here, though. I don't want to.
Man. Pretty, please. One more time.
Well, since she's asking so nicely, all right.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cup are you?
Okay, actually, maybe even though we did fail the check, we are sort of, you know, we're building a rapport here. What kind of cop are you? I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry, I'm the sorry cop. Okay, that one's pretty funny. I'm not sure I'm a cop at all. I sure don't remember being one. I think I might have lied. Superstar cop. I can no longer deny it. Well, she certainly does think we're funny, so I think we can joke a little bit here. We're superstar cop.
Okay, that's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit.
Well, since we did just learn about him, we are how would you say that? A scion of Guillaume de Million.
Or maybe you are Guillaume le Million. He'd be about your age now. Think about it. One thing, though.
Okay.
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Maybe you are Guillaume le Million. Certainly the second person, including ourselves, to consider that. It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me. If we are Guillaume le Million, that's interesting. I wonder why.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Okay. All right, that's the end of that conversation then. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Well, certainly an interesting experience there. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Romp Le Monde. All right. Okay. Looks like somebody might be waiting for us. All right. I think this is where the game really starts. There's certainly a lot to do here. I guess we'll just ignore all these thoughts for now. We'll explore them later, and we'll just start talking to people instead. Well, let's check our inventory first. We did get. I guess it's just the case. All right, we can ignore that. Let's talk to this guy. Looks like the shopkeep.
In his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Okay, certainly. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. So he's giving us a bit of side eye here.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposely ignoring you.
Okay. He is inspecting a stuffed seabird here. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll just start off here.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
And definitely hitting us with the sarcasm. He definitely does not like us. Although considering the state of the room we just left, I think he's with got a good reason to.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
I think we'll just be blunt here. You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I do not appreciate your tone. This is no way to talk to an officer. Definitely. Well, if we were an actual, if we were actually a functional police officer, or even just a functional man in general, I think this would definitely be the correct response. But considering our previous choices here, well, the previous choices of our character here, I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm guessing I didn't do any of those, since he, he's already sort of giving us some sass here. I think we can reciprocate that a bit.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
Okay, so it does look like well, it seems like all these people know what I've been up to, which has been mostly drinking. Let's ask, well, have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Let's look at the bird here.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Okay, so he's trying to fix this taxidermied seabird.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
Okay.
This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola. Okay, so we are currently in the Insulindian Isola, and what I'm guessing is Revachol. This is a great skua. This is probably something like a national bird of some sort.
The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stercoarius Skua.
Stercoarius skua. Um. All right. Well, since we were just informed that this is the Great Skua, let's just let's hit him with that.
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? I'm a cop and I talk to whoever I please. I'm gonna choose this first
He
option.
pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Okay, yeah, it definitely seems like he doesn't want to continue talking with us, so I think we'll just leave him alone for now. Oh, we did get a thought here. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Okay. Inside, you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia, a strike poster, and some red pennants. Right, we can speak to these people here. I don't really have a reason to speak with this lady in the wheelchair, so I guess we'll talk to whoever's waiting for us.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Kim Kitsuragi.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer. And I can't check that right now, really verify that. But he is expecting a handshake here. Definitely going to shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Okay.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Okay, we can either be honest here and say we don't know our name, or we can invent a new name for ourselves. Well, we are introducing ourselves here. It would be a bit rude and definitely weird if we said we didn't know our name. So let's try to make a name for ourselves.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Okay. Well, I still don't really want to say that I don't know my name. So maybe it's probably better. Well, we could say nothing at all. But I also think that's even more rude. So let's be just a little bit mysterious to Kim here.
Okay then.
Processes the information, then disregards it. Okay.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
I'm assuming he's talking about the man working on the skua. I believe his name was Gart.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Okay. Well, I did just talk to the manager.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Interviews. Well, I certainly don't have the same information Kim does here, but I do know I am a policeman. So I think I'll just tell him I'm a policeman. See how he takes that.
Right. And the interviews?
Okay, looks like that leads pretty much nowhere. He taps his foot more out of habit than impatience. Okay, interesting. So it looks like Kim is a man of habit here. That could be interesting and useful information. So I think I'm just going to be honest here and say that I have not done any interviews.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
All right.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Ooh. Well, I didn't even know there was a dead body until just now, so let's question him on that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
Well, no, we didn't.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Yeah, definitely so, because if he was already waiting for us for 2 days, and I think we've been here in the Rolling Rags for 3, if I'm remembering that correctly. So then probably we got on the scene first for a dead body in a tree. And instead of actually doing what a detective is supposed to do, we instead left a man to rot outside and just went on a bender. Okay. It's the first time you detect a weirdness in the lieutenant's voice. Yeah, he's certainly justified being weary.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Okay, so it's actually been there for 7 days. Yeah, that body probably isn't going to look very pretty when we go out there. I guess let's just ask him what we're supposed to do.
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna fake it till we make it. So I guess until we figure out who we are, let's just keep playing the role of the police officer.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Good question.
You mean you don't have a badge?
I could pretend that I found it. I did just say we would fake it till we make it, but it's very hard to fake an object being where it really isn't. So I guess
Losing
be
your
honest.
identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Good advice from Kim here.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
And there's the tutorial agent. I don't know if I should turn that off or not. Maybe I will. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'll just keep it on for now. But first, let's talk to Gart again.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Still ignoring us, I see.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Look into his little notebook.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41?
Well, we did try to make a name for ourselves. Conceptualization did mention something about it being gold and orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor. So I guess we'll just we'll repeat what he said.
Are you kidding me?
No man, help me out. What is golden, orange, and smells like liquor? Kim is about to say something. Let him. Um, yeah, I think Kim is probably gonna be better suited for this interview here, at least for now. So let's just let him speak.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Okay.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay. Certainly already making progress. It looks like Sylvie here, whoever I guess would be the bartender. Yes, she usually works the bar, so she's the bartender here at the Whirling Rags, and she was the one who made the call. All right.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Not quite sure what he means by use here. Maybe this is sort of being influenced by that decision we made with that young lady upstairs.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Okay, very busy man.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I think that's perfectly reasonable, especially with the dead body hanging outside.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm. I have everything. You?
Yeah, I think we definitely should ask some questions here. I don't know exactly what we're gonna ask, but maybe we can probably get some kind of information.
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Okay, getting agitated again.
He thinks you're stupid, sire.
Well, I guess that's sort of fair. Okay. I guess we do know about Sylvie. Why did Sylvie leave?
She went away because none of your business.
Well, I actually do think it's our business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Yes, it might be. Yes, we have been. We're being told that we are a cop, so yes, it is my business, especially since she was the one who supposedly made the call.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Okay, so it's looking like, well, he still got the number, but that's why she's avoiding him? That doesn't particularly make sense to me. Okay, let's see if we can get some more information.
Thank
here.
you.
He opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Yeah, I think we can dig a little bit deeper here. I guess it didn't go well when he asked for her number.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
Fair. It doesn't have anything to do with the lynching, but okay, I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. Well, I guess that's from his perspective, because how does he exactly know how she felt? He did say earlier that she left because of the dead body in the back, so I'm guessing that's probably the main reason here. He might just be jumping to conclusions. Well, I guess for now. I do like to be thorough, so I'll just let him know.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Okay, I guess my next question here, where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
Okay, and any path we can take?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Franco-Nigerian cavalry. Okay. I guess my next question is, would you happen to know who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Well, it was worth a shot.
He doesn't know. He just said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they?
True. Where did he say they? Let's see. I'm not seeing exactly where he said that. Oh, right here. Behind this building, there's a courtyard. He points to the kitchen behind him. They hoisted him up on a tree there. I guess, yeah, if he's saying they, he's obviously referring to multiple people. But if he didn't know who would kill him, he probably would have said something like, somebody or someone hoisted him up on the tree there instead of they. Is a good catch by reaction speed. Okay, yeah, let's press him on that.
People are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Okay, all right. Could get us closer to some kind of motive here. Who exactly is saying that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Okay.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
Don't know who the debarders are. Debarders. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Probably. Well, I'm guessing it would just be referring to these dock workers here.
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Okay, why would the dock workers lynch this man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
Well, I'm guessing that's certainly not the reason.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
Okay, that is definitely useful information. So the man who's hanged out right now on the tree is a security guard for the harbor company. And he is supposedly a mercenary of some kind. I'm guessing the strikers, the union dock workers, killed him to try to send a message to the harbor company. Okay. And I guess just to cover all our bases here, did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Well, that's a reasonable response. Definitely have to ask.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Well, I think it's very obvious. He's not the bartender. That's Sylvie. He has mentioned multiple times he manages cafeterias, so he already hates my guts. I don't want to maybe offend him anymore because it does seem like he has some sort of fuse here. So I think I'm done with all these questions.
Let's go.
All right.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
I don't have 130 Royale. I'm gonna try to slip away. And it worked.
As you blow this joint, behind you, a whiny voice shouts.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
Well, I certainly would like to pay that if I do get the money for him, for Mr. Gart. But I certainly don't want to be held up, with talks of debt. I have a mystery to solve. So, okay, autosave there. I think we're finally ready to. Well, I guess we could talk to some more people here. How about Well, he looks like he's sleeping. So I'm gonna talk to this lady in the wheelchair,
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie? Does that mean you like me? Well, I think it's very obvious who Sweetie is. It's us. So I don't know. Let's choose this option.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Well, apparently complimenting us quite a bit.
But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
Well, I certainly do appreciate a compliment anyways.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her on the spot.
Wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her on the spot. Well, this is honestly pretty rude. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Well, the Spirit Decor definitely wants us to hire her. So yeah, how would you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Nothing. I was thinking of the lyrics to a song. Want to roll with me? No, yeah, let's try to recruit here.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
Which is very true.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural. Him, of course. I forgot I had you. I feel I'm going to listen to Spirit Decor here. Let's still try to convince Kim to take her along with us.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Well, I think I'll defer to him on this.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Well, I guess since we were trying to recruit her, this makes the most sense. 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down.
I see. I guess that could be true.
Perhaps another time.
But the option is still there. Okay. Well, I guess I'll try to get some kind of information from her.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Well, I'm gonna be really honest.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
Well, I do know we're in the Whirling in Rags. I assume we're in Revachol because of Guillaume. And we do know we are on the Insolinda? Well, I don't think the Insolinda is the actual name. It is slightly different, I'm pretty sure. But we are currently in the Whirling in Rags cafeteria.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
Currently should be Revachol.
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
But apart from that, yeah, I mean, I guess we do know it used to be pretty cool in the 30s because of the disco.
The new disco dancing. It seems like a lifetime ago.
Our eyes are filled with light reflected off those gilded years. when the city seemed full of possibility.
Much has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. A rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Yes, we do know that. We saw the calendar next to our room.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Why, thank you.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
What mode of government? Okay, I do remember something about a free market being mentioned. Governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners and women. Certainly an interesting worldview. Cop, we are living under the cop regime. Definitely the choice for the clueless. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Some kind of democracy, maybe. Well, I do have knowledge of some sort of free market here, so even though I don't think this is exactly right, I'm going to choose this option.
Oh, no. Nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own. Certainly no machines.
Is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, certainly no machines. Okay. We have almost no government of our own. So I'm guessing we're probably, I don't necessarily want to say some sort of like vassal state, but we definitely are being governed by something here.
I don't know. Still looks like there's a lot of hustling going on. Maybe she's wrong.
Also, yeah, that is a very good question. Since we are, well, at least we're believing ourselves to be cops. And as far as I know, cops are generally a part of the government, whether that be local or state or federal, however you want to see that. But there's got to be some kind of government here, right? If there are cops.
Oh, dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. Okay.
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
Okay. So everyone calls us some sort of cop or officer, but Lena here is saying that it's a lot more complicated than that. Okay, we're gonna have to figure that out sometime soon. And I'm just now realizing that this continue button sort of looks like blood. These look like little capillaries, little red cells. Interesting.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So I guess we should probably ask. Well, I think we already know how we did in, or at least how she thinks we did, and for her lines of questioning here. So I think I want to learn more about this revolution she mentioned.
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
42 years ago. Interesting. Okay. So what does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
All right, so pretty much just went nowhere there, but at least we do know the outcome of the revolution. I guess now, even though we kind of already know what she thinks, let's ask how we did.
You were doing quite well up until the end, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
Okay.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
Yeah, Kim certainly... I don't know if he's doing this out of worry. Probably out of like some sort of like exasperation.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Well, if you say so, Lena. Okay, I think we've taken up enough for time here.
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
Mr. Kim here?
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Fair enough.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we've taken up enough of her time here, so say our goodbyes.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Thank you very much, Lena. So let's see. We got that pen. A pen with a green ape head on one end. The ape has closed its eyes, a kind of expression adorning its face. It seems to be meditating. Definitely worth a lot more than this cassette tape. Let's see. We did get quite a few tasks here. I guess let's look at the reality lowdown. You have no idea where you are. Lena encouraged you to ask others to explain the world to you in greater detail. Perhaps try a rich person. Rich people are educated. Okay, so I guess we're looking for a rich person right now. We got to call Sylvie here. We can use Kim's shortwave for that. And I'm assuming do the same to report our badge missing. Yeah, I think we're finally ready to go outside now and go inspect that this is the door. Yes, we're gonna go inspect that that body. Should be over here. Okay, yeah, that is a very large hole. Let's take a look.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Okay. I don't think these are going to be helpful just yet. I think we're going to have to try and reconstruct the movement here.
No, these tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away.
Okay, looks like we're going to have to come back to that. Let's skill points into visual calculus to open this white check. All right. Can we at least guess what vehicle drove through here?
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
Okay. Why am I looking at this?
Cop habit. You look at everything.
I guess fair. It's a good habit to have if you are a detective.
This isn't case related, you think?
This isn't case related. Okay then. I guess I'll just leave for now until I can put a skill point into calculus. Look like anything here we can look at? Okay, we do have somebody here, and there is that body. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Okay. I got a few things here. I think first we're probably gonna talk to this kid here.
Kuno's got this.
Yeah, definitely a kid. The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. Okay. Yeah, I think we definitely want him to stop throwing rocks at the body.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Certainly not a nice thing to say, but yes, I can see where he's coming from here. Yeah, those are, well, his ears are about as red as mine, actually. Interesting.
Oh yeah, Nappa Kuno!
Then Kuno S, which probably isn't her name. But I guess because we don't know exactly their name right now. Yeah, let's just straight up be as professional as possible here.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
And they are ignoring me. Okay.
Love it in the dick.
Uh-huh. Certainly a kid.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes. His jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body. That certainly doesn't seem normal. Yeah, what exactly does that mean?
The kid is obviously high.
He's high. Okay. Definitely. I guess definitely not good. I guess stop getting high at the crime scene here.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! Right in the mouthhole!
All right, looks like we got two crude kids here. I don't think they're gonna be that helpful to us.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
Oh, and she's encouraging him to throw even more things. Definitely not good. If I can stop him, definitely want to try that.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
I'm gonna ask him what we should do here. He seems more professional than I am. He probably probably would know better how to handle this situation.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
Yeah, what forces are you talking about, Kim?
You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
I definitely do agree with rhetoric. I guess. Well, I guess we should still try to ask them questions, even if it leads nowhere.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
Definitely not what I said. Look, I have some questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Okay.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
Like a basketball player dribbling fast. I think it's obvious who Kuno is. It's this kid right here. Do you often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
Might have some questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay, spitting now. Well, I guess we know it was him who spit, so I guess it wouldn't really contaminate the crime scene all that much. What do you know about the body?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions. Like a cop.
Quickly. Okay, reaction speed definitely emphasized quickly. Wondering exactly why. You know how it got up there,
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
but you didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, if you weren't in Revachol, which is where we currently are, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
Looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Obviously lying here.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Okay. Well, let's challenge him on that. Night City doesn't exist.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
I do.
Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Okay.
Lame.
That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
Okay. Very interesting. Kuno's building Kuno City, Night City, Rage City, the City of Rage. I'm guessing wherever Night City is probably maybe close to Kuno's place of residence here. Okay, let's keep asking. Do you know who exactly he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Well, I think we've already established that.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know. But you don't know anything. Yeah, I think I could see that working. We say, oh, so then you don't know anything, and then he gets a little bit offended by that, and then he spills the beans. Okay, let's do that.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
I guess I maybe messed that up. Ask that again.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Okay, then let's try this.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Okay, so it just leads the exact same place. Have you seen anyone suspicious?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Guess I should have seen that one coming.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
All right. I guess let's talk about something
You're
else then.
testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
I guess I'll just ask this just to really be thorough.
Kuno's Kuno pig?
Yeah, he is referring to himself in the third person. Why does he do that?
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent, like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard. Okay. These two definitely love being disruptive.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
No, I think we're doing okay. I mean, very obvious to anybody who looks on right now that we're not actually doing anything to them. So we'll just keep pressing them. Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
And yeah, I definitely should have listened to Kim here. We're not gonna get anywhere with these two.
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in there, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Cut him down. No, definitely. Let's not do that because I don't know exactly what shut him down means, but I guess we're not gonna find out simply because we wouldn't even be able to pass the check here. I think it's just a good idea to back off right now and maybe come back to this later.
Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
For now, at least.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
The rage look. Definitely is building up frustration, so I can see that. I don't know. I guess I'll just get onto his level here.
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Well, that's fine if we are a joke to Kuno. Because I think we're just gonna leave him to live in his own little world for now.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
Yeah, these two are definitely annoying.
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
The Pippo-headed critter doesn't let him finish. Okay, yeah, let's get out of here, Ken.
Is a type of hat, by the way.
Thanks,
You
Pippo.
don't talk to me about my fucking Pippo! You don't know where I come from! You just Kuno's bottom bitch!
Alright, well, I guess let's just leave now. No reason to still interact with these two. For the time being. Okay, let's take a look at these tracks here.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of boots can you tell?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard.
Okay.
Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Let's point this out to Kim.
Noted.
All right, takes note of that. And let's see if we can recreate this crime scene here.
Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
There are 8 pairs of footprints. Okay, let's go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46.
Okay.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46?
Can you clarify that? Which is it?
You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it is still good just to have the information. All right, continue.
5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Okay, definitely a lot smaller than these other work boots. Light as air and an even pace. Can you tell if it's male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Definitely pretty good at this, huh?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
All right, and that actually is certainly reflected in the screen here. Let's finish counting.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
200 kilograms. That is Interesting. Probably either this is a very, very heavy set person, or they were probably the person carrying the guard to be strung up.
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
Okay, definitely want to take note of that. That could be a potential identifier there if we find some boots that fit these descriptions.
How many?
8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Well, him is our partner here, so let's not antagonize him. Yeah, we'll just say that the guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Yes, multiple things actually. Let's point out the aberration.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd soul. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal, like a joiner at the harbor, or maybe a drummer?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal, like a joiner at the harbor, or maybe a drummer. True, because well, let's see, because it's one with the aberration. It is just a standard work boot, number 44. Okay, but definitely yeah, because the people wearing these work boots don't necessarily have to be dock workers, so that's certainly not a bad guess, but I don't know if it necessarily makes sense here. So let's ask him on that.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Okay, interesting line of thought. Yeah. Let's
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. Sure. I'm not sure what the traffic jam is right now, but yeah, prudent. All right. Let's point out this 200-kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Exactly my thoughts here.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Yeah, definitely one of them was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
And let's point out this light step.
A woman or a kid?
Well, I'm definitely leaning more towards kid, if only because Kuno knows some stuff that he's not letting us know. But there's really no way to be sure here.
Understood. Anything else?
How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
It is not impossible.
How do you know that's not impossible?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Revachol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Okay.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
All right. With what information we have here, let's ask him what he thinks happened.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
Okay. All right. So we're getting a much clearer picture here of the crime scene. What else do we have here? I don't think there's anything to be had from here. I will graciously take that money. Magnesium. +1 morale. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, it's a healing item for our morale. Okay, that's a good get. Anything back here we should maybe know about? I see this thought up here. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. I don't think we can go back here. Yeah, it's being blocked off. Let's check this boarded up doorway.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Well, okay, let's ask the same to perception then.
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes.
Ooh, yeah, definitely good. All right, well,
Rhythmic pattern calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff.
okay, nice. All right, we're gonna have to back to this then sometime later. I think now finally we're gonna check the tree and check the body. This kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Can I climb it right now? Doesn't look like I can. Let's try to inspect this body.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
I guess the only thing we really can do is look down because we don't want to leave.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Okay, I don't think we're going to get this endurance check.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
We could always retry it, but I guess we simply just have to try, even if we don't get it. Simply because, well, it's our job. And I don't just want to call it quits right now. We're gonna have to try this.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Okay, I think it's a little bit too late to walk away. We're just gonna have to just let it all out. Oh, not the greatest day.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst.
Yeah, not the greatest day for the detective here.
Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Yep. That's throw up, all right.
The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Shish kebab. That does sound nice. Too bad we avoided it from our stomach. Yeah, I think that calls for the first option here.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Yeah, that certainly would work. Where do we get the ammonia from?
There is freight nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't,
Points to the greenhouse.
there's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Okay.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay, interesting. All right. Certainly nice. We did get his handkerchief here. Definitely pretty pricey. The quality handkerchief. We gotta get ammonia from the gardener or from the Fritz store. I think we're gonna have to get it from the gardener simply because our money, we're looking pretty tight on money here. So let's see if we can go find this gardener. And here she is. She is right here with the wheelbarrow, just like Kim said.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
Well, she certainly did sound surprised. Let's open up with that first.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
The place looks the part. There's graffitio everywhere, and the traffic jam behind you is completely unregulated.
Okay. All right. Well, I certainly do have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Well, I need that ammonia.
Sure, I'm done with it.
She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Well, I'm certain it can't be any worse than how we have it now. And I guess we could always get directions from her as well.
Of course. Where to?
Okay, well, we currently know where we're at right now. Let's say, what's to the east?
The harbor gates? Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store too.
Okay, another place where we can get more ammonia. All right, what's west of here then?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Yeah, that does make sense. We were given a description of the sea when we were up here, either looking through the window or on the balcony. The Martinez Inlet. All right. What about the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Cape Side apartment buildings. Okay, maybe we can find somebody wealthy up there.
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
Okay, and yeah, what's on the other side?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Okay. Pretty good information here. Yeah. Partner so far being the most helpful person. Thank you very much, yeah.
No problem.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
Okay. Good noticing.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with a canary yellow glove.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
You know what? Yeah, that is definitely good. And I guess we are a cop. We could commandeer some gloves. I'm certain it's not so hard to replace those.
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
He hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Wow, so helpful. Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so now we have the ampule of ammonia, and we should also have, yes, the yellow gardening gloves. Might not need to put these on right now. I think we'll keep them off. Look at this wheelbarrow. A heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow. Okay. All right, now that we have this ammonia, let's try to inspect this body. Well, let's see what's in our notebook here. I think it is just telling us, no, we did complete something. Oh, I think that is what was being said to us. Okay, continue forward now. We can run with shift. Okay, that makes this a little bit easier. We got a thought. The ladder's for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Okay, good thought. Good to know.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Certainly not much better chance, but I guess we do have another shot of trying it. Hopefully we get it.
The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Okay, and looks like we vomited one more time. Yeah, it I think I'm just not gonna embarrass myself anymore and just spit out whatever is left.
Are you okay, officer? You're facing tough odds here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal.
This is bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a cop. Can't we do something else? I think I want to solve something else right now. I definitely am thinking this.
That's probably a good idea. Clear our head. But before we can do that,
Withdraws his hand from your back and looks you in the eye.
you need to get your shit together.
Shake your head, no. But I don't want to get my shit together. Well, listen, we don't want to become another kid like these two. I think we'll just, be a little playful here.
No, it's not, officer.
Well, okay, yeah, he certainly is right.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
Okay, yeah, definitely a good
You've
idea.
gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Okay. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to do some other stuff here. We are still updating, or I guess solving Guillaume le Million here. Let's see, how long would it take this? Oh yeah, 30 minutes. Okay, yeah, we can definitely do that. Let's internalize this. And I guess we can go talk to some other people. I guess I'll start heading, I guess, west for now. Seems like there's some stuff to be. Well, I guess first let's talk to Sylvie, since she is the one who called in the murder.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Oh, and this is probably the Kupri Kanema that we heard when we woke up.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Kupris Kanema motor carriage.
Well, I guess that's just one more thing I have to thank Kim for.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Hey. Certainly does seem like we are a little bit fascinated by this vehicle here. Yeah, let's run our fingers over one of the steering levers real quick.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
What about this gauge here.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
All right.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now.
Thank you.
Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Which, you know what? Yeah, that's pretty fair. You know, certainly has a good style to it. I believe they did say it had some nice, luxurious white suede. Oh, yes. Yeah, I certainly wouldn't want anybody else driving this either if I were the owner. I don't think... Well, I guess we could just check the toolbox. There might be something useful here.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
But you are protective of your beautiful vehicle here.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Okay. A pry bar, some chain cutters, and flashlight. Well, we probably don't need any of this on us right now, but I guess we should still take the flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
And, well, I guess we do have somewhat of a big inventory here. I guess we could just take everything. Yeah, I think we'll just do that and just keep it
The pry
handy.
bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
All right, interfacing certainly likes it.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
Okay, yeah, so we're probably going to need this to cut down the body sometime later. Okay, definitely was
The
a good
pull-out
idea.
toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Definitely a good idea to take those tools. All right, I think now we're finally going to call Sylvie.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Okay, looks like we've reached the operator here.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Come in dispatch. Come in dispatch. Come in Delta 10. This is Firewalker copy. You know, we were asking if we were a military officer earlier. So yeah, why not? Let's do this.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You could swear she was friendlier with the lieutenant. I guess that's fair.
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Okay, you have me intrigued here. And it certainly does seem like Alice doesn't exactly want to talk with us. Yeah, let's press it.
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Felicio, and you're listening to Street Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio.
Looks like Kim is a little bit of a speed demon, huh? Well, with a hot rod like this, who could blame him?
Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you, as he says.
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
Speed Freaks FM, huh?
Oh, is that what it was called?
Oh. So he definitely can lose his composure from time to time as well.
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
Yeah, let's mess with him a little bit.
Souped up motor carriage for one bad mama's boy. For the heavier foot and the freakier.
God damn it.
The lieutenant moves quick as a viper as he switches off the radio and sets it on prime line. Then he turns to you.
Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak or...
Yeah, what about heavy of foot?
You would be too if you had his motor carriage.
And you know what? He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright? We have a case to investigate.
Alright. Let's get back to it then.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect it to someone?
Yeah, sorry about that, Alice. Just you know, taking a few digs, a few friendly jabs at my partner here. Yeah, let's talk to Sylvie first.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yeah, Kim should have the number.
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
All right.
Received. Hold on, officer.
I think I would keep myself preoccupied here.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Certainly taken a while.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
All right, thank you very much, Alice.
Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Yeah, considering that she would have been whirling in rags, she probably would have met me.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I think we'll just talk about the case first, but definitely could ask why he quit the job. Right? Yeah. Let's ask her.
Not me.
But was it you who called the police? Okay, do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Okay.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
Alright.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
It's certainly interesting information. But then that does beg the question, why didn't she call?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court.
Okay, and then what does that have to do with the Union?
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
Really now? Right, yeah, what do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Yeah, let's ask Kim real quick.
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Okay. That's certainly an interesting thing here. But, I mean, I am the one here trying to solve the murder. So I think I am the authority around here. Definitely people should be, at the very least, considering what I say.
Okay.
She obviously doesn't want to challenge your authority. You feel much better now. Okay, and that probably will let us push her a little bit. Let's see. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us? Yes, let's ask her.
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Okay, I think maybe we're pushing her a little bit too much.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
Okay, let's ask about the others.
The other people who lived around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
Okay, that's interesting. Why would you be getting trouble simply for reporting a murder?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally.
Everything is dealt with by the Union internally. It does make sense because they are, especially, as Kim said, the de facto authority. Okay, yeah, the Union is definitely looking shadier and shadier by the minute.
Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I think we'll just back off here.
You do? What else can I do for you?
All right, so I think that's enough for...
Yeah, go on.
That's enough for the investigation. Definitely would like to ask this. Why did she quit her job?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Okay, I guess we should ask, since we do have the knowledge. Did you leave because of Gart?
What? No, why would you even think that?
Okay, so yeah, like we said earlier, I think Gart was jumping to conclusions here. Sylvie, don't be afraid of that pig. You have to stand up for yourself. So you do agree that quitting your job just because someone asked you out is an overreaction? No, I think we'll just stay professional here. Are you saying it didn't happen?
Please, don't bring Gart into this. It's none of your business.
God, why can't you just mind your own business? She mutters.
Well, you know, I'm a curious man by nature, so...
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Okay, all right. And then I think we do just have everything we need then. Yeah, thank you for the information.
I do hope so. Please don't call me again. Bye.
Yeah, she does seem a bit angry. And it's evened out, because we did say we were the authority. I mean, it's looking pretty even here. I think we can still just do this.
No,
Ooh.
She doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy, like Gart.
Okay. And yeah, are you sure that isn't about me?
Trust me, you wouldn't want to be the guy here. You know how it is. Yak, yak, nag, nag.
Okay.
No, you're the guy. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster.
Oh my god, not a spinster. Yeah, she's a woman. Probably just playing hardball with goods. Women are just transactional. That's definitely not true. Happy to help, but maybe I could do so without all this internalized misogyny. Is that necessarily a misogyny? I don't know. Probably. I'll just choose this first option.
Not a spinster, my God.
Okay, our breakthrough is imminent here.
You have to intervene on behalf of the International Lavatory Fund.
Okay.
First, calm her down. Tell her you've got everything under control. And then go have a boys' talk with Gart himself.
Yeah, she's certainly not going to appreciate this.
Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
Sorry, what is this? Daddy is going to take you on his lap, little darling? Whoa. Whoa. What a statement there. Are you still there, kiddo? Listen, I've got everything under control. Please know I don't want to say any of those things. Well, I think we've kind of already made our bed. Let's sleep in it too.
No. What?
I know, baby, I know. It's just that you've got that sweet woman child thing that makes men go crazy, especially a man like Gart. You and Gart, right? A little trouble under the sheets. Say no more. Papa's got this, big papa. I think I like this second option more.
God, what is happening in your head?
That is a fair question.
Oh God. Please, just stay out of my life.
I've got a hunch your love life is about to take a very pleasant turn. Give the lieutenant a knowing wink.
What? What is it?
You'll see, Lieutenant. You will see. Wink again.
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on. Take it to Gart now.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty interesting. All right, I think we'll just report our badge missing, and then I guess first let's just report it missing.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling soft like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
I just realized it's not actually rattly, it's rattly. Jules Pideau.
The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41. I've got urgent business. Over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over. 10-18, state your message, sir.
Yeah, my badge is missing.
10-9, over.
My badge. Can't find it anywhere. Basically gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
A lot of relay code here. I guess that is just how he's probably trained, but could probably just do without all that.
Is it him? What does he want? Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge?
I think I'll intervene here.
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieu, sir. Over.
No, I know who you are. The other one.
You mean your partner? Over. What is he saying? He's asking who you are. I'm his goddamn partner.
Okay. I guess that's my partner over at the 41st. But I guess for right now, we just have Kim.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Wittmar, sir. Over. Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
Well, he's certainly right on the money there.
Who lost his badge?
Oh boy, here we go.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Is that our name? I'm guessing that's our name, Dick Mullen. Well, it could be Richard Mullen as well.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Oh boy, we got a joker here.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Okay.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator. Tell them to stop. This is serious. No, I'm not gonna tell the operator to handle my business. You know, I'm just gonna, sort of take it in stride. Haha, officer has lost his badge. Haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. I mean, certainly not the first. I'm certain.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Thank you, Jules, for that wonderful description.
Oh, God damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
You know, I didn't really quite think of that. I guess that does. Well, I mean, it really shouldn't. It just ruin my reputation, but I guess I see where they're coming from.
Mullen dicked us.
Okay, good one. Yeah, come on, let's just get this over with.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Yeah, definitely emphasize misplaced instead of lost.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Oh no, they're bringing everybody here. Oh, it's gonna be known to everybody at the precinct.
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Yeah, can we please just stop saying that I lost my badge? I think it's already been emphasized enough.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Yeah, really not the greatest day for this detective.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
I'm just gonna say nothing here.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Alright, yeah, come on, let's cut the chatter now.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Oh. I think we have.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh, gosh, that's not good. Police officer without his gun? Without his weapon? Not good.
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Okay, I think that's like jumping up straight to priority number 1.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Okay, I think I just gotta try to convince them that I didn't lose it. It's already bad enough we lost our badge. Don't want them knowing we lost the gun too.
Lying?
Okay,
over
okay.
the phone? It's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
Yeah, no, of course I didn't lose my gun. What kind of a police officer would I be?
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain.
Yeah, pulling my collar here.
Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
Yeah, and I definitely gotta find that gun too.
We were glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. Do you need further assistance? Over.
I mean, I guess I could probably figure out my name here, but I think I'm just gonna end the transmission.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
All right. Looks like we have a thought here.
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Yeah, certainly a very descriptive thought there. What do we get from that? All endurance white checks are unlocked and the learning cap for endurance has been raised to 4. Okay, nice. Learning cap, and then I I guess to forget it, I would need. Okay, and then that gives me another point, I'm guessing, for skills. Got our tools here. I'm not going to use that just yet. Okay, there we go. I think we do have a level up available here. So where is our endurance? We're going to need to level that up if we want to explore or investigate the body. Let's level this up. I think we do have. How can I tell? Oh, I can tell from right here. Okay, yes. Let's level up our endurance. And I think we can just see if it'll save. Yes. All right. Nice. Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna end it off right here. Certainly got a lot of things done. Talked to a few people, discovered a little bit about where we currently are, and I think we are getting ready to finally investigate this body. So definitely a productive first few hours for this detective on day one. Okay, yeah. If you enjoyed watching this, please let me know in the comments below if you want to see more of this, and if you want to see my face cam on here as well. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.